Hello and welcome back to HLS Crypto. My name is Dan. So today, Hello Labs will make millionaires. This is huge. So we spoke about Hello Labs before on the channel. It was a while back now, and I think this is just a great project. It's going to do a lot of good work, and we'll have a little look why. So first up is its flagship, kind of its jewel in the crown kind of show. So it's going to be Killer Whales. This show is if in the UK, it's similar to Dragon's Den. If you're in the US, it's similar to Shark Tank. So we'll have a look at it now. So it's say hello to the Killer Whales. It's sink or swim as Web3 entrepreneurs from all over the world showcase their groundbreaking crypto and NFT projects to the panel of killer whale judges made up of the most popular influencers, hotshot VCs, and famous founders. Shot in Hollywood, LA, the show will be broadcast to over 55 countries across the world's biggest streaming platforms and, of course, the Hello TV app. The Hello TV app, by the way, is due to be out at the end of the year, I believe. The show itself is due to come out in January 2024. I think they've filmed 5 episodes so far. Come and have a look at the trailer. It's there. Wales. So Mario Nawal, and as an entrepreneur. You've got Illa, the producer, who's a music producer, Yuga Labs community and partnership lead. Anthony Scaramucci, a finance mogul. A bit further down, Ran Neuner, founder of Crypto Banter Media and a VC. Gracie Chen, managing director at BitGet. Kevin Sine, who's a comedian and content creator. And then we've got Yevgenia Broshevan, I think, co-founder and CBDO of Hacken. NFT God, who's a Web3 analyst. Wendy O, who's a technical analyst. And then the guys from Altcoin Daily, got Austin Arnold, who's a crypto analyst, and Aaron Arnold, who's a marketing guru. So, I think this is going to be a huge show. I think a lot of people are going to be watching this. And they're going to have, with over 340 million visitors and more than 22,000 projects listed, CoinMarketCap is the main resource for up-to-date data on everyone's favorite crypto projects. Obviously, you can use CoinGecko too. This makes them an ideal production partner for Killer Whales, ensuring that the show has a global reach both on and off camera. In their role as co-producers, CoinMarketCap will lead the way in sourcing the projects that will appear on the show, plus providing on-screen data and community feedback during the episodes. Now, I think that's really important because if you can gauge sentiment about particular projects, as they're being broadcast live, there might be an opportunity in there for you to get into a project earlier than what you might have done had you not done the research. I think that's very interesting. So the show's partners, you've got CoinMarketCap, Altcoin Daily is a co-producer, which we know is huge, massive in the crypto space, and Hacken is their security partner. But its blockchain partner, interestingly, is Casper Labs. We know that obviously I'm a holder of Casper Labs also. I know a lot of people are interested in Casper Labs. There's a few videos on the channel as well about that particular project if you want to check that out. And then moving on to this. So it's also got games. It isn't just a one-trick pony. It's not just about the Killer Whale show. It's not just about NFTs. It's not just about gaming. It's cryptotainment is what the angle that they're looking for, which is a merge of crypto and entertainment. Dash of the Dead, another one of these very similar Crash Bandicoot kind of sort of game. Dash is back, but we've got a big zombie problem. As the undead close in, you must navigate, dash through the 3D city, collect the coins, and most importantly, don't get eaten. So you can have a little look at the gameplay yourselves. You can come and have a play with it if you want to. Bomb Diggity, flying up the leaderboard there. So then if you look at this as well, you've got related NFTs. So these are the NFTs that you can get as a result of the game. So you can purchase these NFTs, I imagine, using the Hello token. Then you've got this one, which is Dodge Dash. This is very much like a Sonic the Hedgehog kind of Super Mario type game, which again, I think will be immensely popular because simplicity is key. And I think this is going to be really useful. The more simple things are, the more adoption they tend to get. Then if we look at this, a bit more of an overview about what Hello Labs is. So Hello Labs is the future of crypto and entertainment, a Web3 native ecosystem that incubates, produces, funds, and distributes original programming, games, and NFTs. We are designed to fully realize the vast potential of Web3 and appeal to both crypto and mainstream mass audiences, which again, I think is absolutely key. Founded by Paul Caslin, the Grammy-nominated creative director of the MTV VWM VMAs, Hello Labs seeks to introduce a Web 2 meets Web 3 experience, which again I think is really key. That's seamless integration, seamless, transition essentially. And the guides even the most basic of users to take their first step for owning a digital asset, playing Web3 games, or watching exclusive TV shows. The Hello token is at the heart of the Web3 ecosystem. Hello will be utilized for accessing exclusive content and playing games in the Hello arcade As the ecosystem grows further, utility will be revealed. The Hello token is currently available on the Ethereum and BNB networks and can be bought from the following exchanges. So already it's on a few, but it's not on the big ones yet, which I think is really, really important. Because if you want to, when it goes on these bigger exchanges, I think the price will obviously be a lot higher. It'll pump the price a lot, in my opinion. And then we can look at the team. The team's really, really good. Then we've got Paul Caslin, which we'll have a quick look at him now. He's the founder. He's an award-winning director. Just move this out of the way a little bit so you can see what's going on. So he is an award-winning director and creative director. Since bursting onto the scene with a Grammy nomination for his first ever live film, Rihanna, Paul has firmly established himself at the cutting edge of event directing and creation. His expertise in the live directing field has seen him branch out into the world of creative direction for television performances and award shows, and this has included the role of creative director for the 2014 to 2019 MTV EMAs and the 2018 to 2021 MTV VMAs, plus bespoke performances for Shawn Mendes, Camila Cabello, Justin Bieber, Dua Lipa, Ariana Grande, and Eminem, to name but a few. So he's very, very connected. There's also an AMA on Crypto Archie's channel with Paul Caslin. I think Crypto Seth, I think, did one as well. There were a few takeaways for me from that. That was he was talking about the TV show itself, saying that it's going to be quite polarizing, which obviously Dragon's Den was, which Shark Tank is, which is going to be very, very useful. I think the polarizing stuff can really help push an audience. But then not only that as well, he was talking about hello being the most used word in the world, which I think is quite interesting because that means the marketing and all that kind of stuff is going to be really on point. So that's very, very interesting. Then there's this on X.com. This is from Finstar Holding, or at FinstarH on Twitter. It was something that I imagine was taken from their Telegram, but it says, for the rest, ongoing strategic partnerships with CoinMarketCap, Hacken, Altcoin Daily, Mario Nawal, Ran Neuner, and 8 other major KOLs. I think KOL is a key opinion leader. It's listing on Buyget, MEXC, CoinStore, launched the game that we saw before. It's now 2 games and an industry-changing television show. But for the rest, we didn't do a lot in the bear, probably forgetting 10 things by the way. Another thing I found interesting was this. So this gives it an average score of 6.47 out of 10. I think it should be slightly higher. But it's basically saying that Hello Labs bridges the world of crypto and entertainment, emerges as a forerunner in the Web3 landscape with a final score of 6.47 out of 10. As the brainchild of Paul Caslin, the Grammy-nominated creative director of the MTV VMAs, the project embodies the ethos of cryptotainment, leveraging a unique blend of original programming, games, and NFTs. The Web3 native ecosystem tries to propel the onboarding of the next billion Web3 users. Their vision of fusing the familiarity of Web 2 with the innovations of Web 3 play a pivotal role in this mission. The fundamental analysis of the Hello Labs cryptocurrency reveals a comprehensive insight into its strengths and areas of improvement and potential. So its social and mass media score is 6 out of 10. I think that should be slightly higher. And the reason, I'll get into that reason in just a minute. But then, so we've got tokenomics. The token economy, characterized by its limited inflation and decentralized monetary mass, holds strong potential. The design leads more towards decentralization, paving the way for an equitable distribution and healthier growth prospects. If we go a bit further down, the final conclusion is the fundamental analysis of the Hello Labs cryptocurrency uncovers a project bursting with potential, yet areas for growth remain. But I think even Paul Caslin himself said, there are other things in the pipeline. He's looking to do other things within this ecosystem, which I think is going to be really, really good. So there is areas for growth. I'd agree with that. Investors should weigh the innovative nature of its cryptotainment vision against the scores presented. The current landscape suggests a moderate risk with promising returns, contingent upon its adaptability and evolution in the aforementioned criteria. The fusion of crypto and web and entertainment holds promise, and with the right strides, Hello Labs could revolutionize the Web3 space. And I agree with that. I think it absolutely could. Let's have a look at its price, because it's been pumping lately. It has been pumping. It's at 7 cents. I think it hit all-time high recently. Let's just double check that bit. So, it was 6 months ago. So 7 points. So it's 7.6. So you need to get to a little bit higher. It's like 8.5% down from its all-time high. But if you look at that max chart, very healthy, very similar to Casper, very similar to GFL. These are the projects that you want to be getting involved in my opinion, as early as possible. Another reason why I think this token is going to absolutely pump is not only because of the ecosystem and all that kind of stuff with it, but if you look at the people involved, they've all got massive, massive social media presences. So they're essentially influencers, right? So this token starts, the TV show comes out in January 2024. That'll start, building. That'll be big. People will watch that. Some people who are not even in the crypto sphere will start to watch that out of interest. I think what will happen during the bull market is so many people will be talking about this, and it'll be the retail investor who comes in and buys this token, because retail will drive a lot of this and a lot of this particular token. And if you've got a lot of influencers talking about it and it's everywhere, then I think that'll pump your bag considerably higher than had it have been something less sexy, essentially. And I think this is why there's going to be a lot of people talking about Hello who are involved with the project, and it's going to absolutely moon the bag, I think. And I think that's the way to go with this. But I actually think the project's really, really good. The founder himself seemed dead down to earth. Paul Castney seemed down to earth. Simplicity was key to him. He was saying about how he wants things to be very simple and not crazy, because a lot of projects try and do maybe a bit too much too soon, or they overcomplicate things. And he was saying that simplicity is key, and I absolutely agree with him on that. I think this is great. Potential-wise for price, a 50x would be around $3.50. I see that being absolutely doable without any kind of problems. 100x may be slightly more tricky, but I still believe it could hit the 100x without too much problems. That'll be what, $7 a token with a $3.7 billion market cap. Now, I think the 2025 bull run will be the biggest we've ever seen. I think it's going to bring in a lot more crypto newbies than ever before. And that's why I think that, with what I said before about the influencers behind this, I don't see 100x being that much of an issue for it, to be honest. It's going to be slightly trickier than 50x, obviously, but I think 100x is more than plausible. But obviously, as I've said before, have your price targets in mind and then start layering out before that, because ultimately you may never get to the 100x. But if you've got an 80x, are you going to be complaining? No. But if you held it for the 100x, it went to 80x and then started dropping down, then you've lost money, essentially, if it goes back below these prices, which I don't think it's going to go back below these prices anytime soon. But it's always worth bearing that in mind. I hope you liked this video today. If you did, please smash the like button. It really does help the channel. Subscribe-wise, they're doing brilliant now. We've hit the 1,300 mark, so we're closing in now to try and get to that 1,500, which will be an absolutely monumental effort from everyone involved. So thank you very much for subscribing. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. Have a great evening. Enjoy yourself. And as always, we'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Goodbye.